Hello there, it's Richard again to share with you another poem, number 2 in a series of little videos that I'm making to encourage the saints that you might be blessed. And as I've said before, in my introduction I'll give my webpage, which is www.richard-2782.net. I'll repeat that for you, www.richard-2782.net. There you'll find a series of Bible studies, various studies I've written over the years on different subjects and matters. You'll find church history documents, and you'll find an index to my poetry where you'll have 200 poems or more, or 270 actually I should say, or more, that I've written and that people have been encouraged by, and I pray that you folks will be too. Now I don't know about any of you, but I often visit a chat room, a site called Pal Talk, and I've been visiting there since the inception of Pal Talk quite some years ago, and I was in the old Fire Talk program first, and some of you seeing this video might remember that. That would be back in the early 90s. And then Pal Talk started, and most people switched across. Now, in most rooms I'm banned because I go in and usually give a website. The website is normally a Bible study, or it might be a poem. Now, one of the poems that I give is called Women Are Bad Sinners. Women are bad, sinners. Now, oftentimes I'm red dotted and bounced because of that, and people unfortunately do not read the link properly, because in the link it says that it is a poem for men and for the encouragement of women. So the poem doesn't speak against women, but rather is an encouragement for them. But I thought with this video I might read that poem to you, and that you might be encouraged, because it's important for husbands and for men to treat women in a manner of respect, and as is in the Lord for Christians to treat their wives in a manner of love. So the poem goes like this, and if I look up, I'm just reading off the sheet because I haven't memorized every poem I've written, and so I've just printed this up that I might read it to you. Women are bad, sinners. Women are bad, sinners. They are rotten to the core. Women are bad, sinners. I've heard this cry before. For when men sin and fail, the excuse they like to give is, that woman made me do it. She is to blame as long as I live. Now Adam said the same to God after eating forbidden fruit. It was the woman that you gave me. But he had listened to her flute. For Eve was but beguiled by the serpent's cunning lie, but Adam disobeyed God's voice. The Lord he did defy. Now, I'd like to ask all men, to be men if thou wilt. Does God account man's fall to Eve, or do men die from Adam's guilt? So, if women are bad, sinners who are rotten to the core, then those who have made this allegation are but sinning all the more. You know, it tells us in the scripture that Eve was deceived, but you know, Adam disobeyed. Now the references here, if you'd like to take them down or listen, which I give, are Genesis 3:6-12, Romans 5:12-21, Colossians 3:19, 1 Timothy 2:14. And in textual context, husbands, love your wives and be not bitter against them. Husbands, love your wives, just as the Messiah also loved the congregation and gave himself for her. That's Ephesians 5:25. and there are other related poems as well, but you'll find this poem at www.richard/ or dash, actually not slash, I'll start that again, www.richard-2782.net. Now the Lord encourage each of you, and I pray that you'll be blessed. Share the poem and let women be encouraged by it, and let men learn that they should love their wives even as the Messiah loved the church. Thank you once more. See you next time.